What's going on, YouTube? We are back again with another reaction. We are back again with another review. We got another one of those music videos that's not really a music video, but it has the audio, but it's in a video form, so it's technically a music video, but really an audio video, but it's not a music video, but I'm still doing a reaction to it like it's a music video. So for today's music video-ish reaction, we have NF's Nate. So we're back at it with the NF journey, hitting it with the song Nate from the Search album. Definitely pumped because every song I've done, well, technically every song of Nate's that I've done is phenomenal, and every song from the Search album has been exceptional. It's been spot on, just awesome, phenomenal bars, phenomenal music, phenomenal singing, lyrics, everything. It's been pure gold. The entire album is pure gold. So I'm sure this song, from what I've done so far, I'm pretty sure this song is going to be the exact same. So I'm excited to see what he's putting through with it. But first, if y'all would be so kind to smash that like button, smash subscribe, and hit the little bell for future notifications, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Anyways, NF, Nate, let's see what you got. All right, let's see it.
Yeah, sometimes I want to disappear like
Before I even get into the lyrics, just that soft, just that little hum that comes through, and then with the violins just picking up on the offbeat. That was pretty. All right, now to the lyrics.
Yeah, sometimes I want to disappear like I just don't exist. I find a time machine to take me back when I was 6. Maybe younger, either way, I guess the point of it would be to tell that little kid that he's gonna take a lot of hits. Yeah, I'll probably grab your hand and tell you life is hard. If you got questions or you need advice, then talk to God, cause he's the only one that listens, even when you think he isn't. Even good people are great at making bad decisions. Yeah.
I like that, him wanting to talk to his younger self, saying that he needs to talk to God, and warning him that even good people are capable of making bad decisions. Like that's some advice that's life advice that needs to be handed down to like from either parents to their kids or from an older sibling to a younger sibling. Like that's advice that should be handed down. And given Nate's circumstances with his life, that kind of stuff wasn't really handed down. He kind of had to live through it and see it. So I like that he's talking about, if I could talk to my younger self, try to steer him in a, not so much steer him in the right direction, but warn him of the obstacles.
Even when you think he isn't. Even good people are great at making bad decisions. Yeah, they ain't gonna take us serious. You find out pretty quick that life is more than just appearances. I know some things we could avoid to save embarrassment, but everything that breaks you down can also build your character, cause people love to see you.
Everything in life is more than just appearances. Very true. Everything's way deeper. But things that can break you can also build your character. Like, yeah, that's 100%. They say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. What things that break you down can build you up as well. It makes you a stronger person. It can make you a more strong-willed person. It can make you more resilient, make you more tough, make you have thicker skin. Things that hurt you are sometimes things that later on in life actually help you. Not everything, but some stuff does help.
To save embarrassment, but everything that breaks you down can also build your character, cause people love to see you fail. Just be aware of it. Don't let nobody tell you who to be or write your narrative. Look, we're all products of the things that we experience, but there's a big difference between confidence and arrogance. You hearing this? I know that.
We are all products of what we experience. True. That's 100% true, but there's a big difference between confidence and arrogance. I can't stand arrogant people. People that are just too high on their own BS, thinking that they're just top dogs and everything. Like, I can't stand arrogant people. Confidence I like. Confidence I respect. And people that display high amounts of confidence, good for you. Because usually people that are confident are the ones that have proven why they're confident. It's usually always the weakest dog that barks the loudest. And that's arrogance. It's usually the least capable that's hyping themselves up the most. And that's spot on. So this is all right. So far this is a song about life advice. Yep.
experience, but there's a big difference between confidence and arrogance. You hearing this? I know that you don't get it now, but you gon' get it later. I know you feel like you're alone and no one loves you maybe, and you gon' cover insecurities with lots of anger. The weird thing is someday all of this will make you famous. You start to write about your life, and while they're all relating, you'll make up a slogan, call it real, but feel like you're the fakest. Wish I
Yeah, him still talking to his younger self. I feel like you're in pain right now. You feel like you have all this issues going on, and you're eventually gonna take it, put it to pen and paper, and it's gonna make you famous later. Like people are gonna start relating to you, and you're gonna start rapping about what's important to you and what's going on in your life, and people are gonna respond in a way because they can relate to what you're going through because they're going through their own stuff as well. But at the end of the day, like you said, you're gonna use the slogan of real as NF real music, but you're gonna feel like the fakest one just because of his own self-doubt. He feels like he's like the fakest one in the industry. He feels like he's fake on himself, and he's talked about that in multiple songs and talked about his own issues on why he feels bad or feels fake or feels issues or stressed or anxiety or fear, and him actually confronting and dealing with a lot of those emotions, especially fear. I mean, he buried it and then it came back. But yeah, very well thought out of how he's putting this forward, of like him talking to his younger self. Like seems like so far this is just a song of just NF spitting wisdom. And I've said that before, NF spitting facts, NF spitting wisdom in the songs, but this really seems like he's just being the wise older self to his younger self right now. And I'm digging it.
Your life, and while they're all relating, you make up a slogan, call it real, but feel like you're the fakest. Wish I could tell you that your future's nothing but amazing. That's just not the case, and I guess I just don't know how to say this. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but if you can, I just want you to know you gon' make a lot of mistakes, and they gon' laugh in our face. That's part of life. That's just the way that it goes. That's just the way that it.
That is for everyone, whether you're in the limelight or not. Like, you're gonna make a lot of mistakes. You're gonna fall flat on your face. People gonna laugh at you. We've all been through it. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna beef it. You're gonna screw up. People are gonna call you out on it. You're gonna have bullies. You're gonna have all these issues in your life. But that's part of what builds your character. It's not what things that can hurt you can also build your character. That's one of those things you gotta take it and grow from it. You got to take it and do better. You got to take it and push forward. You always have to keep pushing forward. You cannot, if you keep pushing forward, you're growing. You have to keep growing and pushing forward. You cannot stay complacent. Complacency and comfortability is the antithesis of growth. You have to keep pushing forward, regardless of whatever shitstorm comes your way from people or life situations or circumstantial evidence that comes about. You have to keep moving.
Mistakes, and they gon' laugh in our face. That's part of life. That's just the way that it goes. That's just the way that it goes. And I don't know if you can hear me or not, but if you can, I just need you to get it. I know you've been questioning life. Trust me, I know what it's like. I'm here for you if you need someone to listen. If you need someone to listen. See, mom and dad are not together. They took different.
Talk about that would be the ultimate person to talk to and listen, and to have listen to you. Like, say if you could talk to your older self, like him saying, I'm here for you to listen, like talking to his younger self. Oh man, if 18-year-old me could have talked to me now and just let me listen to whatever struggles in life they were going through, whatever issue, I could be like, shut up, you don't even know what's going on, you're in college right now, like just enjoy life, like you have no real issues right now, just get on with your studies. Like, yeah, oh man, like better than a parent or a big brother. If you could talk to your older self, talk about having someone listen to you.
If you need someone to listen, see, mom and dad are not together, they took different routes. Which you probably already knew, you're getting older now. Remember back when mom picked us up from grandma's house, and she hid her boyfriend in the trunk and drove a couple miles down the street, and then she pulled over to let him out, cause she didn't want dad to know she had these type of dudes around. Cause last time.
Damn. Like I knew, all right, yeah, I mean, like Nate had talked about, I think his name was Johnny, if I remember right, was like one of the boyfriends of the stepdad or something that really beat him when he was younger. Like, if that was actually the case, like she knowingly knew that she didn't want to show his father the kind of men that she was bringing around his son. Like that's messed up. That is personally putting him in the trunk just to hide him, to like going to those kind of in-depth lengths to hide, to kind of cover that kind of thing. Like that's That ain't right. Then you know you're doing something ill-willful to your own kid, like willingly. If you know that your like ex-husband or your baby daddy doesn't want those kind of men around your child, like there's something behind that.
Pulled over to let him out, cause she didn't want dad to know she had these type of dudes around. Cause last time he found out, he had to take us from her. You look uncomfortable, I'm sorry, let me change the subject. You know how we've always struggled with abandonment? Yeah. And when we feel like someone's leaving, we start panicking? Yeah. Hey, yo, I wish that I could say I've learned to manage it. You think it's bad now, but you don't know the half of it. Passion is something.
I'm gonna pause it a lot in this one, I can already tell. I'm only halfway through. But oh man, talking about struggle with abandonment. Anytime it seems like someone leaves, we start panicking. Like him saying to himself, yeah, you know how you feel that right now? Yeah. You think it's going to get easier? You don't even know the half of it. It's going to get worse. Because as you grow older, you leave high school, you leave all that, you start leaving a lot of friends you had as a kid, friends you had in high school, friends people that you consider at least part of somewhat of a circle that you had. A lot of them go away. I had a lot of friends, numerous amounts of friends. In grade school, in high school, and all that. There's probably about 2 solid friends of mine from high school that I was actually good friends, like great friends in high school that I'm still best friends with now. Like it is whittled down. It's like 2% of what it used to be, and you're going to struggle with abandonment even harder if that comes the case, and that's definitely what he's talking about.
I've learned to manage it. You think it's bad now, but you don't know the half of it. Passion is something we have never lacked. We see it the most when we're writing raps. They think it's funny now, let them laugh. I know you think it's just an outlet when you're really mad, but you don't know the platform you're about to have. I know some things about the...
Yeah, people laughing at Nate when he was first started writing raps. He talked about that in When I Grow Up. Saying, does anyone want to hear me rap? No. Come on, let me play a couple tracks. No. Come on, I can spit it really fast. No. Like, him putting that in there. Yeah. People laughed at him. People said he wasn't going to make it. People said he wasn't going to go anywhere. People said his raps were trash. And now look at him. He was just using it back then. He wanted to rap and he wanted to push that for a career, but he was wanting to vent his issues, talk about his issues. And then he created such a platform to the point to where I know pretty much anyone that's watching this reaction right now is a diehard fan of Nate's, or else you wouldn't really be watching my reaction to Nate's song. That's not even a music video. It's just the song. Like that's how big of fans Nate have. That's how diehard of fans he has. That's the platform he's created. Not expecting it to be that big, and he did though. Like his fans are diehard for a reason, and I like that he's kind of showing young Nate the light. Kind of talking a little bit about like, hey, keep doing what you're doing. Like you think it's gonna pay off? Just ride that wave. Let's see. Let you see it for yourself.
An outlet when you're really mad, but you don't know the platform you're about to have. I know some things about the future you ain't ready for. I know some things that you gon' cover up but can't ignore. And what hurts is they gon' surface at the worst moments. And we gon' act like it don't hurt us, but it hurts, don't it? We walk around with the devil talking on both shoulders. Wish I could tell you that he disappears when we get older, but that's just not the case. And I know you feel out of place and everything is not okay, and life can be a lot to take, but I don't know.
Walking around with the devil on both shoulders. Like I like that kind of symbolism that he's putting through, because the normal imagery is you have your devil on one shoulder and the angel on the other, and it's the battle between right and wrong. Or as like I did in my reaction to Chemical Prisoner, that you got 2 wolves inside you. One's good and one's evil. Like normally that's the case, but him saying no, you have two devils on you. Like you have a wrong action and you have a worse action. Like it just depends on what's the lesser of 2 evils are you going to pick. And that's really what he's putting through with that. And that's a lot of the stuff that he's talked about and a lot of the stuff he's referenced with this music, as far as with his own issues with depression, anxiety, and stuff like that, and his own emotions. And, him covering up his face, him carrying his balloons, his burdens. Like he talks about that as far as there's never a bad and a good option. It's just a bad and a worse option. So you got to pick the lesser of 2 evils. Like he references that a lot in his music.
I know you feel out of place and everything is not okay, and life can be a lot to take, but I don't know if you can hear me or not, but if you can, I just want you to know you gon' make a lot of mistakes and they gon' laugh in our face. That's part of life, that's just the way that it goes. That's just the way that it goes. And I don't know if you can hear me or not, but if you can, I just need you to get it. I know you've been questioning life, trust me, I know what it's like. I'm here for you if you need someone to listen. If you need someone to listen, you know how how intoxicated people make us nervous. To the point sometimes we shake and it feels so disturbing. Don't be scared, that's just trauma trying to reach the surface. And tell us everyone we love is gonna try to hurt us, which isn't true with it.
That would make sense. I mean, with what Nate has been around as a kid, you know, with his mom and people around him, just with drugs and the issues, like him being around intoxicated people, and it makes him nervous, makes him shake, makes him question what's going on around him. It makes him, like, you know, just nervous in general. Like, yeah, that's trauma coming forward. That's literally what it is. It's you're kind of a PTSD kind of, you know, it's a post-traumatic stress disorder. It's that after the trauma has happened, it's that random stress that comes out from triggers that you sometimes don't even realize. Like, you don't even realize what your triggers are, but sometimes it gets triggered, and it can be anything from as simple as nervousness and shaking to it can get bad. It can get really bad.
Trying to reach the surface and tell us everyone we love is gonna try to hurt us, which isn't true, but it's a lie that both of us believe in. Yeah, you might get a glimpse of happiness from your achievements, but what you'll learn as you get older, every time you reach one, is you'll just make another goal that doesn't lead to freedom. See, some things about that.
I agree with it, but I don't see it in the same way as that. You know, every time you'll see success every time you reach a new goal, but every time you reach a new goal, you're going to set another one that's going to pull you farther away from freedom, like being free from everything. But setting a new goal is not pulling yourself away from freedom. I do agree with it in the sense of setting a new goal in terms of his music, of having to deal with more of his own issues. That's just dealing with more of the issues, proving to himself that he's not free from his issues. I get that. I agree with it in that aspect. But just in the overall general sense of setting goals, nah, you're freeing yourself by setting goals, because you've already achieved a goal that you had set. You freed yourself from that goal. So let's go on to the next one. Let's go on to the next one. Like, to have freedom to not ever have any goals anymore. That's just living. That's not even living like a good life. That's just surviving. You got to have goals. You got to have drive. You got to do something with yourself, you know, like that's the whole point. But I do get where he's saying you're not escaping from the freedom, because you're having to confront more issues, because that's what his music talks about, is his issues. So I do get why he's still kind of, every new goal he sets still kind of, it's kind of replacing one set of shackles with another on him. I get that.
Time you reach one is you'll just make another goal that doesn't lead to freedom. See, some things about to happen that you can't imagine. At 24 you'll drop an album and you call it mansion. At 25 you'll put out therapy and gain some traction. Skip the track number 4, now that's a really sad one. Yeah, perception's coming next, we about to reach the masses. It sounds awesome, at the same time it doesn't matter. At 27 we'll make millions, but it's really sad, cause you learn to realize that none of this will make you happy. I wish.
Talk about going right through the lines from mansions, therapy sessions, perception, and then at 27 we're gonna be making millions. You know, putting out the Search album. Like, that's just where he's at, and you realize it doesn't make you happy. Money doesn't buy happiness. Success doesn't buy happiness. Can it help and aid in it? Yes. Does it itself make happiness? No. It doesn't create fulfilling life happiness. It creates happy moments, creates happy feelings, creates the ability to buy things and live luxurious lifestyles, more luxurious lifestyles, and have fun things and fancy cars and yada yada, things that materialistically make you happy. But as far as a wholesome, happy life, that's not what makes you happy. Granted, being able to say that you're successful, it aids in making you be happier, but the overall happiness, it's not the driving force behind happiness. It's not. And I like how he put that. He just walked right through the albums. And he said, yeah, but at the end of the day, all those growing albums, all that growing success, and all the particular songs that people fell in love with doesn't mean anything when it's compared to making me happy. Like, solid way to put that.
But it's really sad, cause you learn to realize that none of this will make you happy. I wish that I could look at you with empathy. Sometimes I feel like I've become what you were scared to be, which makes it really hard to look at you with sympathy, cause if I'm feeling bad for you, then I have to feel bad for me. And that's just something.
Ooh. Saying I became what you were scared to be, so I can't look at you as sympathy, because if I feel bad for you, then I feel bad for me, because I am what you were afraid of becoming, and I am you. So I mean, it's like I was once afraid of that, and then I still ultimately turned into that. Like, I love his dispositioning way of talking to himself in this, of pretty much confronting himself. And he does that in multiple, like he did that in, was it intro 3? Him confronting his fear and then burying his fear, him breaking it up into an actual conversation. It's an amazing way that he does it. And him doing this is like he's conversing to his younger self. a phenomenal story that he's putting through.
With sympathy, cause if I'm feeling bad for you, then I have to feel bad for me. And that's just something I feel like we don't deserve. That's why I'm always looking down on you, I know it hurts. I'm sure you have a lot of questions I've been trying to search to find us both some answers. I'll be here for you if things get worse.
I'm trying to, that's why I'm on the search, trying to find some answers for you and me. I mean, the album's called The Search. Damn, another banger, just another banger. That was smooth. That was melodic as far as spitting bars. It was just carrying on so well. The hook was really nice too. I really enjoyed that hook. But God, NF, Nate, bro, come on, man, quit hitting us hard with that kind of stuff, man. And actually, don't quit hitting us hard with that. Keep feeding us more. We want it. I see why NF fans, why my buddies that are all NF fans, why they're so diehard and devoted. Like, I get it now, and I'm in that boat. I'm in that bracket. Like, that was a phenomenal song. I love how, like I said, his disposition of talking to himself and kind of referencing multiple things of his past and then bringing it forward to fast forward through the albums. Then now you're still not in a good place. And I'm what you were afraid to be. Him saying, I'm what I was afraid to be. Like, that's phenomenal. Like, that's just, the imagery behind that is, once again, top notch, man. Like, killer job. All right, so that was my reaction to Nate by NF. I loved it. I thought it was awesome. Like, as you guys could tell through me stopping through all the times in this song. And if you made it this far, then you know how much I like it, because I stopped through. The more I like a song, the more I stop through it, and you guys know that. So I genuinely love this song. I thought the background was beautiful. I love just the little humming and the orchestral pieces in there, just lightly, delicately put in there, and just how he rapped and how he flowed and how it carried through was really nice. And in his just that conversational style of him to himself, great, really good way of how he does it. Like, he's done, like I said, he's done it in the past with other songs as far as him to like his fear and all that, but him just talking to himself and like a kind of a father figure. And I know Nate's gonna be, I know he's gonna be a dad. I don't know if his baby came yet or not. Comment down below, let me know. Someone did tell me that he's gonna be a father, and I know about that, but I don't know if I don't know when they're due. Or if they were due and the baby came already. But he definitely was talking kind of like a father figure in this. And I really liked that. I thought that was awesome. Like that, yeah. I mean, every song in this album has been amazing. Every one that I've done a reaction to, and all the ones that I haven't done a reaction to and I've listened to, like, it's all been awesome. And I've listened to all of them, and this is the last one of the album that I've reacted to. So the next album is Clouds, the mixtape that everyone has been asking. So that is coming up soon. I'm gonna be hammering through it. Y'all are here for the ride. It's gonna be a good time. But if y'all like this reaction, as always, be sure to smash that like button, smash subscribe, and hit the little bell for future notifications. That would be greatly appreciated. And also comment down below. Let me know of any other bands, artists, genres, music, songs, yada, yada, yada. Anything you want me to react to. If it has a good beat, if it has bars, if it's beautiful singing, orchestral. It doesn't matter the genre. It doesn't matter what's actually in it. If it has an emotion, it has a message, it has something to put through, put it down below. Seriously, comment it and let me know. I'm definitely going to check it out. I'll usually like put it on the list, and when I get to it, I'll do a reaction to it. Or if not, I'll just listen to it and I'll comment back to you and let you know what I think of it. Like, and I'll tell you exactly how I feel. But definitely comment down below. Let me know. Keep feeding me. I'll keep feeding you. We'll keep that circle going. That's pretty much it, guys. But I love y'all. I'm out.